ローマのバスケットボール動物たちに見せたるで。
Hey Hoopers! Welcome to a new video. In this video, I'll be doing the dev showcase of the new limited time style basketball god. This style has been highly anticipated, and I'm super excited to show you guys all of its abilities. Moreover, don't forget that this style is a limited time style and will only be available for around 5 days. So make sure to do your best to get the style as quickly as you can. But anyways, enough talking, let's get into the dev showcase. But real quick, make sure to subscribe to the channel and get us to 700,000 subscribers, as we're so close to the goal. Before we get into the showcase of the new style, I'd like to take some time to tell you guys about our newest event that we're doing for this update. For this updates, we'll be releasing a free zone to players who complete the new limited quest. The reward for this new quest is a free zone slot, and all you need to do is invite 3 of your friends, and this is so easy as it can be done within 5 minutes. You must also ensure that your friends have never played Basketball Zero before, otherwise it won't count. So if you'd like a free zone slot, then make sure to complete this limited time quest that will only be available for this weekend. First, let's talk about the new rare style that we added into this week's update, which is known as Quick. We decided to add the rare style into this update because we knew with the arrival of another limited time style, the game was more likely to become unbalanced. Therefore, to counteract this, we decided to add this cool new rare style known as Quick, and now let's get on to its abilities. The first ability of the Quick style is known as Dash. This ability is an actual dash which allows you to have a 1 to 2 second running burst, and this ability also works with and without the ball. We felt as though this ability was necessary for the dash style, as if you're meant to be quick, then surely you should be able to run around and be faster than others. The second ability of the Quick style is known as Boost, and this ability simply just increases your running speed, allowing you to move faster with the ball or get to the ball faster if it manages to get loose, or even be able to chase down your opponent, who might be about to score. This ability is quite explanatory, so let's move on to Quick's Awakening. The Awakening cutscene for the Quick style is pretty wacky. This is because the scene starts with your character looking down at your legs and wanting to have a connection with its legs. This leads to them breaking the chains off of them to become faster and faster as more blood goes through their cells. I think this cutscene is awesome, so have a watch of it with sound effects now. Now let's talk about Quick's awakening abilities. The first awakening ability is known as Speed, which is a power-up scene. The camera zooms into his legs and it then zooms into his face, and then suddenly the character leaps forward. This ability is a buffing ability, as you have an insanely OP speed boosts, but also you perform automatic dribbles when people try to steal the ball during this mode. Have a watch of the entire cutscene with sound effects and comment down below what you think of it. That's it for Quick's abilities. Comment down below what you think of this new rare style, and now let's finally talk about the new limited time style basketball god. The first ability of the basketball god style is known as Reverse Dunk, and this ability is a dribbling ability which leads to aggressive dribbles against your opponent, and at the end of the sequence, it ends with your character performing a reverse dunk. The next ability of the basketball god style is known as Sham God, which is basically another dribbling ability that allows you to perform a fake dribble that allows you to drive past your opponent after using the Sham God technique. The reason why we added this ability is because I actually used the Sham God against my friend in real life, and I managed to break his ankles. So I want you guys to also break people's ankles with this ability too. I also thought since the word God is added to this technique, it just makes sense to place onto the basketball god style. Those are the basketball god style base abilities. It took a lot of time to create these abilities, so let us know what you think of them in the comments below, and now let's get on to his awakening. The first thing I should mention about the system of basketball god's awakening is the fact that it can be performed even without the ball being in possession, making this style even more dangerous. But a long story short, the scene starts with 2 players holding the ball and engaging in a one-on-one, and then they see a light in the sky, and when they look up, it's the basketball god's car. Then eventually the car would land and you would step out of your car with so much aura. This scene is so dope in my opinion, so have a watch of it with sound effects and let me know what you think of it in the comments below.
のボール動物たちに見せたるで
I think the style's awakening is so incredibly unique, but let me know what you think about it. Moving on to basketball gods. Awakening abilities, the first ability is known as God's 3. This ability starts with the basketball god doing a sham god on a defender, and then he takes a step back and shoots a 3. However, he shoots it so high to the point where the ball ends up hitting his car, which leads to the ball falling into the basket. This skill was super fun to make, so check out the full cutscene with sound effects now. This ability is so beautiful and wonderfully made, so I'd like to give a huge thanks to my development team for cooking this up. Now let's get on to the final awakening ability of the basketball god style. The final awakening ability for the basketball god style is known as Dunk Over Heaven. This ability is a cutscene which has your character jump into the sky and flies through the sound waves like a real hooper and then lands with a slam dunk. This ability is one of our most unique and abstract scenes we've created yet, so have a watch of it with sound effects and comment down below what you think of it. That's definitely one of my favorite new cutscenes we've added into the game. And those are all of the abilities for the basketball god style. Comment down below what you think of the style overall, and now let's get on to its zone. The zone for basketball god has so many cool attributes. These include unblockable dunks, meaning no one can stop you when you want to dunk on someone. It also increases your shooting range, giving you more places to shoot from. And lastly, it also includes a slight boost in speed to give you even more of an edge against your opponent. Alongside a new zone, we've also added numerous emotes and cosmetics inspired by this highly anticipated style. Therefore, get excited for the new basketball god update coming out later today, and if you haven't already, made sure to follow the event and help get us to 300,000 people interested for a cool code. Also, don't forget to like this video and get it to 15,000 likes, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and help us reach 700,000 subscribers.